What is up, party people? I am Alex the Whyzer Owl, and today we're at the Warren Conference Center in Ashland, Massachusetts, where I'm super excited to say I am helping design a new course. So I'm going to take you through all the things that we're doing here. It should be a really cool design because there's so much land to work with here. So enjoy. So the Warren Conference Center is just a really cool place because it's absolutely huge. It's got a bunch of open field that you can see here, but it's got some really cool stuff in the woods, and it's got the reservoir. And I mean, it's got all the amenities. It's got cabins that sleep 16, it's got golf carts, you name it, it's got it. Say hi to Anthony.
What's going on? I am Anthony.
That's
Anthony.
Anthony.
You're talking to them.
I'm talking to them, yeah.
Hey there.
He works here. He's the brainchild. He's the one that got this course put in. Thanks, Anthony. Look who decided to join us. It's Chuck Edman.
Sorry.
You drunk?
I'm exhausted.
You're
I was up
you
until
can't
2
sit in the
o'clock.
back. Can't sit in the back.
Can't sit in the back?
Nope.
Oh boy. Come on, big boy.
Oh, God.
I mean, this is just to get us down there at this point.
Woohoo! Rub-a-dub-dub.
So if we start something down by the tent and have like one of the baskets be up in here,
Okay.
nice easy start,
Yeah.
and it brings like exposure to the course a little bit.
Yep, because the basket's right there.
It's right there, yeah. It's not in anybody's way. The cricket guys are way over here.
Yep. Also a big fan of having it underneath the tree as someone who suffers in the summertime. So,
It's a decent practice basket area as well.
Yeah, it's a nice little spot, and if you have a practice basket there, the amount of field work that you could do from that lot up there, throw into the basket.
Yeah. And then this is kind of a work in progress. What do you think about starting something up in here?
You mean like a tee shooting down into that?
Yeah, no. So what we were thinking here was off the tee, it turns into like a righty flick, lefty hyzer, or you can take the Simon line up through that gap here, and then if you walk down this way. This hole isn't really my favorite. It's short, it's a simple lefty hyzer or a righty flick. I mean, sure, the Simon line's pretty cool, but it's still a really short hole, but it works for course flow, and Anthony does make some pretty valid points when we're talking about what we can do later with it. So I'd say you put the basket like here, make all this stuff around here OB. So I mean, it's still a sort of a placement shot. I mean, it's
a little nice little, I think it's a small little dumper to get you going. Again, this isn't going to be designed as like a full-blown like champion caliber course, as much as I would love to.
I mean, what is that? 150 feet, if that?
well, and the other option too is, I mean, we can put an additional tee box in later.
Further back. Yeah.
Just to get it started, you make a little ace run here, and then you want to do something behind here, yeah?
Well, that's the back of that.
Yeah.
That's the back of that area, so.
Yeah.
Like, what almost looks like
Want to go check it out?
See what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
So Anthony, even though he works at the conference center, has never been in this immediate area. And it works out really well because it's right behind where hole 2 is. So if you clean a little path down from the mound, you lead right here, and it's nice for course flow. Up here. Okay.
Like the basket would be like right there.
Yeah.
And then have like just a little path that comes down to right over here somewhere.
Yeah. Because there's even this over here looks pretty promising too. Because this is minimal tree removal. What about putting a basket?
This is a great basket location.
A great basket location, but also I'm looking at that rock straight through there. See that rock straight through that
Right
line?
there.
You have a line right there. You have another backdoor line right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're cooking with gas. I'm looking at this guy right here. I'm thinking DC 14. Yep. Put the basket in this rock here. Looking back on this line, so you've got that inside line.
All up there.
You've got the outside line to get to here. And there's a little stone wall back here that if you go long on the ace run, you're looking OB.
Ooh, I like it. Now natural OB lines. That's pretty
Yep.
cool.
There it is. There you go. Sort of parked that.
Well, I guess it can be done. I
Yeah.
can do it. Good 3.
Definitely a good 3 for you.
Like right here, and then have it behind that tree.
Directly behind that little tree, so you can go to the right or to the left.
And again, that makes for great field work.
Yep.
Yep. Want to throw it?
So I was looking to the left of hole 3 to make hole 4, but Anthony knew that there was a path that in like a 10-second walk leads up to the open field here. So we decided to do that, and it leads to this little raised area in the corner of the field that's out of the way of the cricket field and is a really pretty
Touch
shot.
back in here wouldn't be terrible.
For the tee.
Like
Bring it
over
back
in
a little
here.
bit.
Like, oh, this is actually level right here.
Okay. I'll throw it.
So initially we were going to put the basket either right next to or right behind that big tree, but this rock that's right here is just, it's so cool, and it'd be a nice raised basket, and you could drill the pole into it and just look really nice on the property. And as Chuck's saying, it provides a lot of options for ultimate tees.
Here and have it, the pro tee like
Start at the red house.
700 feet away.
So for the next hole, you'd start up there and throw into the woods.
And then tried to, because this is actually framed up. These
Yep, that's exactly the window that I saw.
Trees
Yeah,
as
we
well.
don't, like, we need to clear brush here, which
Yep.
shouldn't be an issue. This is already a pretty decent window. Maybe, maybe take down
you'd
a
limb a
branch or
couple
two.
of limbs here.
And then it does actually open up very nicely into here.
It does. Yeah, we would
Yeah,
definitely
that's
have.
the biggest window coming in is right there.
Yeah, so you could come bring it in here. We take out some, so there's this tree right here, and then there's 2 tiny saplings to either
Yep.
side of it. We take those saplings out.
Yep.
Right through the gap. Barely anything has to be trimmed.
Yep.
We would have to take down some small saplings. We'd have to do a little bit of limbing, and
What about right there?
Alex and I could take care of this fallen thing.
Oh yeah.
Actually, if we limbed this and just
Left it
left
there.
that,
It's
that's
kinda cool.
actually kind of neat.
This was not the best idea of the day.
Or, we can take it out. But yeah, you do that, and we
Honestly,
put a
wait a
basket
minute.
right here.
Oh,
Wait a
yeah,
minute.
he wants a T-pad right here.
Yeah, because I'm seeing that. Honestly, what I'm seeing too is in through here, OB on that side, all the way down.
Basket down there, turn it into like a par 4.
Yep. Right down on
I mean, how could you not want to throw down the hill towards the reservoir? I mean, that's just a really picturesque, really pretty signature hole sort of thing. This hole is definitely going to be one of my favorites on the course. It might be a little bit more labor intensive, but I mean, look at this green.
This is where I want the pin. Right here.
Pretty awesome.
Right here. I mean, look at this.
Yeah. This is
Perfectly flat.
Yep.
Water right behind. I mean, look at that view.
natural OB.
Look at that. You can't ask for much more.
This is where you celebrate birdies.
Yeah, you celebrate birdies right there. But you put the basket literally right where you're standing.
Oh man, I'm absolutely going swimming in that if I'm ever
Yep.
playing when I'm playing here on this hot
Yep.
day.
You clear those saplings. But now here, Anthony, here's the other thing about this. We keep it a par 3, put the pin up there,
Mm-hmm. Have another one come down here?
have another one come down here, and then we just, when it's time to expand it to 18, we
that
pull
long.
that pin.
That's
And that gives us
that's a good idea actually.
Okay.
Yep.
I like it.
So Chuck found this one, and that look that he just gave was because Anthony wanted to put the basket in the downed tree, but as cool as that would be, that's a major safety concern.
But it would require finding like the right level spot. But that's a fun little,
Yeah?
that's a nice little window that you could get up, and then you could either put the basket off to the right or off to the left. It doesn't particularly matter as long as you get past that and get into the landing zone.
What if? Hold on, Alex. What about right here? Right in here, kind of off the path a little bit.
Still awfully short.
You think so?
Oh yeah. I mean, we have all this space. Let's use it. Because, you know, I don't want this to just be a putt-putt course. Like...
So here, Anthony and I disagreed a little bit on how long this hole should be.
Split through there.
I felt like we should definitely go back to this area a little bit more and use that land. Ultimately, we wound up deciding to meet in the middle a little bit, and we're going to remove a couple dead trees to open that line.
What about over in here? Yeah, so you'd finish that hole right around this area here. And then we'd have to clear a little bit of this out. And now you're right at the zip line hole.
There's a path right here already.
Okay.
Oh.
So
that's fine. So
this actually goes right to where we were just looking.
Yeah,
Fabulous.
so we would walk off there and just walk up there. Perfect.
So come up here.
And now we're over here.
You get a T-pad.
Oh.
So this is going to be a really, really cool hole in that it's going right down the zip line. So it's long, it's downhill, it's straight. All we really have to do is cut that brush, and where we're putting the basket is going to be a really delicious ace run, and boy will it be a good one to get.
Fighting. There you go.
Oh, I got caught up.
Yeah.
Or into this area.
Basket right in here.
Yep.
Put it like right here.
You have an uphill putt.
That would be awesome, actually.
That's actually a great spot for it.
Yeah.
So you have,
Because you got the
depending on where you
openings.
end up, you have an uphill putt, you have a downhill putt, you do have a level run at it if you go past
Yeah.
the basket.
So then.
And you have a legit ace run at this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you come down the road
that's
from
pretty-
7. You come up here, you take these saplings. Now you have a big, wide open bomber shot.
Oh shit.
Alright, so where did we just come to? So we just did the zip line hole. So
Zip
where
line?
does that end up?
It's
Over there.
you'd cut out a little trail here.
There would have to be a trail, yeah.
Okay.
You cut out a little trail here. Then you have this line right here where you take those saplings in the middle and then you play up into that opening.
Oh, okay. So that plays a
You'd also have a big lefty hyzer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or a righty flick.
Ready flick.
Yep.
I actually like that.
I mean, you could put a basket here.
Even down
Or
there.
stretch it out. Actually, that's
You can make that a par 5 if you really wanted to.
because that is. So that is the lefty hyzer that we were talking about.
That could even become the main line too.
Yeah.
You just take all that stuff down. That becomes the main line. Out in here, the landing zone.
You can throw your righty and hopefully end up somewhere in here.
Yep. Right in here. Right in here.
That's a water location that I'm not as concerned about as the overall roller.
Yep, right here. This is where you put the pin. Yep,
Ends right there.
perfect.
Drop the pin here.
Yep,
In here for an 8.
That's a fun shot.
yep,
Oh my lord. Okay.
yep. Because then you can clear out some of this stuff, so you'd have a righty line in and a lefty line in. So, hole 8's pin there, and you'd walk up here. Look at this. I mean, talk about a perfect tee box.
Look up.
Oh, yeah, no. Nope. Not the,
And again, they're only here once,
Yeah.
twice a month.
yeah. I mean, to make it a par 4, you'd need to move the tee box back.
So we obviously had to change that because the flying squirrel was right there.
So yeah, it would just have to be when the rope, if we're gonna try to sell something. Wait, did we have one coming down here?
No, we had initially thought about it, but we never did.
So yeah, something from like right here.
Yep. Nice.
Thrown down
Yep.
towards the rock on the left. And then it
Yeah.
goes that way
Yep.
up into that opening.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, so you've got the outside lane by the bridge. You have that skinny man line. Par 3 finishes it. Yeah, but...
So when we first came out here a few weeks ago, we were actually going to start the course on this hole, but flipped. Where we're putting the current basket was going to be where the practice basket is, and then the tee box was going to be on the other side of the bridge that you see here and play up to where we're now throwing from.
This is your landing zone. Even if you land here, you've got a decent jumper. Maybe take this little guy down. All right. And then, yeah, you finish right in here.
Or push it even a little further back.
This is just such a...
It really is like a quintessential.
And it leads you right out.
And this is a great practice spot.
Yep.
If you put the basket right here.
Yeah. So the conference center is incredible. 110 acres of land or more. That's got wide open fields. It's got the Ashland Reservoir, which is some really picturesque water holes. It's got interesting topography in the woods with walking lines already cut out for fairways. I mean, it's a dream. That said, of course, it doesn't come without its challenges of, you know, avoiding the multi-use areas like the ropes course in the woods and the cricket that gets set up in the field on Sundays, and, you know, of course, the walking paths and making sure that you're not really intruding on where pedestrians are going to be walking. I think we really rose to that challenge in these first 9 holes of keeping it out of the way of the other things. When we eventually expand it to 18, I know Anthony has a lot of really cool ideas on how to maybe rearrange the order of the holes, so what we've done is still usable, and we can expand to have some more big open field shots. And he's got some other really cool areas of the property that we haven't shown you yet, but he's shown me, and I'm really excited to do that. So just a huge shout out to Anthony for having the initiative to get his boss Kim to okay this project, and another huge thank you to him for involving me in it. This is something that I've been dreaming of doing for a while. I know I can speak for Chuck as well when I say that we're super appreciative of the opportunity to design a course. So yeah, before I leave, check out Vector 18 on Facebook. It's me and a couple other friends. It's some sort of general disc golf stuff that we do, services that we can provide, like stamps and flyers and course design. So check that stuff out if you're interested in sort of that side of disc golf. There's a lot of services that we can offer you there. And keep an eye on the channel. I'm going to be posting more sort of progress stuff on the conference center. And until next time, play Whyzer.